In this video, we will cover an example of identity management as a user moves from an anonymous state to an identified state. We'll first go through this example through the perspective of utilizing one of our client-side SDKs. A user named Charlie first visits your website as an anonymous user from his computer. Mixpanel generates a random hash to assign Charlie as his device ID, which is stored in Charlie's Mixpanel browser cookie. Any actions that Charlie takes in this anonymous state will be attributed to this device ID. Charlie then goes on to sign up for an account on your website. At this point, Charlie is moving from an anonymous state to an identified state. Here, you can call the identify method and pass in your own internal user ID for Charlie. Mixpanel will merge the device ID we assign Charlie and the user ID that you assign to Charlie into the same identity cluster. His user ID will become his canonical ID in Mixpanel. Charlie returns the next day from his mobile device and installs your mobile app. Upon opening the mobile app, the SDK will check local storage for any existing distinct ID, and if it does not recognize one, Mixpanel will treat Charlie as a new user and assign him a new device ID stored in local storage. Charlie then goes on to log into his existing account. At the login step, you would make an identify call, passing in Charlie's internal user ID that you had already assigned him. The SDK will change Charlie's distinct ID in local storage to that user ID value, and will merge the new device ID into the existing cluster. Now, both device IDs, the one generated from the website and the one generated when Charlie first opened your mobile app, and Charlie's user ID all exist as one identity cluster, and data sent with any of the IDs in the cluster will be properly attributed to Charlie. If you're utilizing a server-side implementation that also utilizes unique pre-auth and post-auth IDs, the changes you would make in this flow are that at step 1, you would assign the user a random UUID v4 formatted ID as their device ID on all their anonymous actions. And at this point, you can pass distinct ID as an empty string, and we will use the anonymous device ID as the user's distinct ID. When the user then signs up or registers at step 2, instead of calling the identify method, you would pass an event with both the anonymous device ID and user ID attached as event properties. Our system will parse that the event has both a device and user ID, and will merge the two IDs into a single identity cluster, and will set the canonical distinct ID for the user equal to the user ID value. Going forward, you can pass the data with either ID and it will be attributed to the correct user. If you have any questions, check out our docs, leave a comment, or join our Slack community. Thanks for watching.